Appreciate it, Slang. Yeah, I don't really have high hopes for Xbox. I just noticed that I haven't tried out the Series X version. I just always thought that it was gonna crash no matter what, kind of like the PS5. But I thought I'd give it a go. Might as well do it. Plus, this one will be faster, so if I crash, it's gonna be like a few extra hours before that. Or before it would on like a normal PS4 or Xbox One. Well, I gotta restart them. I'm not continuing that. That was straight garbage. Yeah, on like an original Xbox, things take longer to load, but it's more efficient. Like it's not gonna crash on round 5. It may take longer, but it might be the better decision to do in the long run. I'm just trying this to see, maybe in hopes it will be good. The worst part about Xbox is that I can't go in rest mode, so my Xbox has to be on the entire time. Which is not going to be good for it. But hopefully, because it's next gen, it should be able to handle it. Hopefully. And it's another defend, I really don't want to do that. I'm just gonna restart every attempt. Yeah, those bots have been going crazy. I feel like it's like a Russian bot. Sometimes I see them pop up in Russian. I don't know what's the point of them. They aren't even links that you can click, so what's the intention? It's just a bunch of random letters that mean nothing. But it's probably gonna take like next year until Xbox or Microsoft does anything about it. They've been around for a couple of months, I want to say. It could just be a troll, but like really? Is someone in the world is that sad? I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't really hurt anyone. They're just annoying. Like, their purpose is to spam. That's their whole purpose. A mimic chest on round 1? That's like really rare. Probably never seen that. I don't think I've seen that ever. And just in case. Yep. And no armor. That's also rare. We love rare occurrences. That really anonymous? Yeah, that's a rip. For me, like, every time my controller starts drifting, or starts having like a slight drift, I would always just get a new controller. It gets very annoying. Like, my controllers aren't really broken. They're just... You just can't play zombies with them. Because if you need a run, or at least in my case, I need a run, but my controller does a thing where I can't move forward, like I can't move straight forward. So I have to like slightly turn to the left or slightly turn to the right. And I wasn't able to go backwards either. So with that, that was unplayable. I had to give it up. It's just sad that something like that has to completely run everything. They gotta make these like controllers way better. They're like cheaply made. Yeah, I think I've had that too. Or I can't remember. Like I was messing around with the drift controls that Cold War gives you. Like actually, let me see if I can pull it up. Like these controls, I tried messing with them and it did nothing. If anything, it made it worse. Like as soon as like I moved my joystick like a slightly bit, my guy would start sprinting. So those did not help whatsoever. If anything, it just made it worse. It's just unfortunate that that's how we had to deal with it. Right now I'm playing with a Xbox controller that I probably haven't touched like since I started Origins. But before that, it's probably been like half a year before I touched this controller. Right now it's fine, but sad reality is it's gonna die later. Like these controllers only last like what, a few months and that's it. Which is not good if you're gonna have to buy one, like buy 3 of them every year or something like that. Because they cost around like $60 or something like that. And that's like $180 a year. Which I'm gonna try not to do. It's just a bad habit to get into. I only did it once with the PlayStation controller. I'm probably not gonna do it again. No, then you must have had it like very unfortunate then. Because I know some people like their controllers break right away. I don't know, I think it happened to Baxter's. I don't know if it did, I don't think so, but it probably did happen to him at one point. Where he didn't use his controller that much, but it still kind of gave away. Or unless you were like eating with your controller, then that would like make it happen way sooner. It just sucks for the first person games, because most first person games, or most people are like, they move with the left joystick and then it's the left joystick that breaks. But for first person games, you need the joysticks to actually work. Otherwise it's pointless. Oh yeah, maybe it could have been that. Most of the time when I get mad, I just like sit and just watch it. Like I try not to break anything around me. I don't want to get into that habit, because if I start breaking stuff, then it's gonna be bad financially. Funny guy, Tempest. Still feels weird playing Cold War on an Xbox controller. I'm not that used to it yet. Because taking out the War Machine takes a lot longer. Oh, funny guy. Very funny. Yeah, I think if you get mad, yeah, hitting your leg would cushion it a bit more, but I still wouldn't do it just because, like, you never know what could happen. I don't know what causes a stick drift. Maybe it's like a few dust particles or something like that gets in the controller and that messes it up. I don't know if that's how it happens, but I just don't do anything. I wonder what actually causes a stick drift. Could just be like dust or something. Should probably look that up. Now I'm curious. What actually causes a controller to stick drift? Questions that... These are like shower thoughts. See, my game crashes if I stay looking. Okay, it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna land, see if I die from fall damage. Okay. That means I'm good. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but when I notice my controller is like stick drifting, my controller is gonna do it all the time. Like every time I feel like I'm about to stick drift, it's gonna do it. But when I'm not like really, when it's like the next day and I forget about it, like my controller acts completely fine. It's actually like the most like annoying thing. Like one day it's good, and the next day when you think about it, it starts happening left and right. Like I've had those moments when I'm high rounding, where it's like, holy crap, I want it to stop drifting. Then it starts drifting like 20 times per second. Like it doesn't stop. That's pretty much me when it comes to stick drifting. As soon as I get, like as soon as it pisses me off in that way, then yeah, I got the new controller. And then as soon as I get the new controller, it feels weird having a new controller. One that doesn't drift. Almost like you're used to it drifting at that point. You hate it, but you're like very used to it. So I just realized I could actually get texture bug right now, and if I get texture bug right now, it would actually prove a lot of things. Because I have toxic growth right now, and if a megaton spawns in, everything will start going crazy and it might trigger the texture. That would be interesting actually if it happens. Then that would actually prove a few things. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay in here, see if hopefully it triggers. Hopefully a megaton spawns in, and okay. I need this man to get closer. There's no way texture bug can happen on round 5 on next gen. That's like, that would actually be a problem for normal players. No, I thought I had brain rot. Why did he get stunned? That was weird. Okay, hopefully if texture bug triggers on right now, then that would actually be revolutionary right there. Fortunately, it might not. Doesn't look like it is. There isn't even anything I can do with this horde. Okay, I thought the game was gonna like die from that. If I get texture bug later on in this game, like at maybe 50, then I know maybe it might have been that. Yep, Anonymous, yep. You always have those moments. It actually gets very frustrating. For me, it's like, I don't want to do it because I might as well keep it. It's not only that, but it's the only controller I had at the time, so I wasn't gonna go through with it. Otherwise, I know I'll regret it later on. Like, it actually hurts for that to happen. I mean, sometimes it can be Cold War, because you also have the drift settings, so sometimes you could have accidentally changed that without meaning to. But as you play other games, you realize the sad truth. I think Fortnite also has the drift settings. I can't remember though. Pretty sure they do. Yeah, that's like the solution to... That's normally the solution every time, is to just blow into it. Seems like it works. It works for a few, and then it happens again, then you blow into it again, and you pretty much gotta keep on doing that. I should actually have a toxic growth counter. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't know if I should count 2 uses in 1 round as 1 or 2 uses as 2. I have no idea. Is there like 1 piece of salvage? I guess not. Guess I gotta go like this. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like, isn't there a chance that if you throw your controller at the wall, you might even break the wall? And that would just be an even bigger problem than just the controller. Or it depends what type of walls you have. If they're strong enough, then yeah, they can take it. Now I'm waiting for an order. Hopefully I get one soon. Should have killed the one last round, but I wasn't aware of it. Oh, and I might actually... Damn, I have only 1 war machine bullet for this. Yeah, I think if I were to throw a controller, it'd be at the floor. Just because I know floors can handle it more. They're meant to be, like, stepped on, banged on. Still feels weird to play on an Xbox controller. Even though I've been playing BO2, it's not the same thing. Or this doesn't feel the same. I think after this, if I like crash at like 150-ish or something like that, which there's a good chance I might. Or if anytime I crash, I'm just going straight to BO2. Back to BO2. I just took a little break. I have been playing BO2 games offline, or off stream. And some of those where it's just a bunch of restarting is what I'm tired of. The Mark II is crucial for that I run. Wait, what is that? Or I don't get that. Right now, yeah, I'm hyped for this Outbreak game though. I'm mainly hyped for the fast loading times. It'd be insane if this version of Cold War happens to not crash as often. That unfortunately will limit people from even trying this because it's Xbox. Yeah, I figured it was dust that causes the controller to drift. Might even be like dead skin cells, because your finger is always on the joystick, so that would make sense. It's not just dust. That was like the first time in probably like since season 4 I got a wonder weapon from the Panzer. That's mad. Panzer is just useless in Outbreak. I don't know about inhaling them. Hold on, I'm gonna pause this next round. I don't know about inhaling it. Hold on. Hold on, I don't know if I'm gonna be having streaming issues. I'm just gonna warp. Just gonna warp right now and see if it continues doing it. Like, it's been bad lately. Like, it works fine, then it starts dying. But about what you said, I don't think inhaling would be as efficient as blowing. Mainly because, like, when you're inhaling, you're not like inhaling at a focus point. You're kind of just inhaling like the entire innard of the controller. And plus, yeah, I think I'm just gonna restart. I'm gonna see if I could probably fix it. I'm not sure. Be right back.